And a special thanks and shout out to Napleton Italian Imports, Maserati Alfa Romeo Fiat in Indianapolis, Indiana, for allowing me to come out and film today. Hello everyone. Today, let's take a detailed, in-depth walk-around look at this brand new, highly anticipated 2018 Alfa Romeo Stelvio Quadrifoglio. And this Stelvio is painted in Alfa Rosso red, and it features the Nero and Rosso leather and Alcantara interior with carbon fiber accents. Stelvio Quadrifoglios are all-wheel drive with full-time automatic Q4 all-wheel drive with a torque vectoring rear differentials. The Stelvio Quadrifoglio features the exclusive Alpha DNA Pro Drive Mode selector with Race Mode. Drive modes are selected by the DNA selector on the center console with dynamic, natural, and advanced efficiency, and unique to the Quadrifoglio, Race Mode. They are powered by the Ferrari-developed 2.9-liter F159 twin-turbo dual-overhead cam 24-valve V6 engine. They create 505 horsepower at 6,500 RPM, 443 pound-feet of torque at 2,500 RPM. They are good for 0 to 60 miles per hour in 3.3 seconds with a 0 to 100 mile per hour time in 8.4 seconds. Quarter mile is cleared in 11.8 seconds at 117 miles per hour with a top speed of drag limited of 176 miles per hour. EPA fuel economy ratings are 17 miles per gallon city, 23 miles per gallon highway, and 19 miles per gallon combined. They feature a 16.9 gallon fuel tank and consume 5.3 gallons per 100 miles driven. The sole available transmission on the US spec cars are the ZF sourced 8-speed 8HP 75 automatic with manual shift capability via the lever, or the steering column mounted aluminum shift paddles. The Stelvio utilizes a lightweight and strong carbon fiber drive shaft. Stelvio is built at FCA's Casino plant in Frosinone, Italy, and gets its name from the iconic Stelvio Pass in Italy, known for being Italy's highest mountain pass with 48 circuitous switchbacks. The Stelvio Quadrifoglio claimed the title of the world's fastest production SUV on September 29, 2017, with a Nürburgring lap time of 7 minutes 51.7 seconds, according to Top Gear. And around the rear, the Stelvio utilizes LED tail lamps and feature LED turn indicators. The rear wheel arches utilize lip extenders to conform to US standards of having extended 285 width tires covered by the bodywork. And moving down below, aggressive lower cladding frames a quad-tip bright finish exhaust and houses a venturi fins to help facilitate aerodynamic air control, as well as heat extractors for the brakes. And along the side profile of the vehicle, not much different from the standard Stelvios, with the exception of the slightly lower ride height. Steering is dynamically adjustable variable rate, speed-sensitive rack and pinion. Wheels are 20-inch diameter dark 5-hole aluminum wheels. Tires are staggered width Pirelli P0 PZ4s with fronts measuring 255/45 R20, with the rears coming in at 285/40 R20. Up front, brakes are 14.2-inch vented cross-drilled rotors with 6-piston Brembo calipers, with the rears measuring 13.8 inches. They are also vented and cross-drilled rotors with 4-piston Brembo calipers. They can bring the Quadrifoglio from 60 miles per hour to 0 in 103 feet, and are supplemented by ABS, roll stability control, electronic brake force distribution, and hill descent control. And looking around the front of the Stelvio, pretty much standard Stelvio fare with the subtle performance upgrades that help the QV stand out from standard models. The headlamps are HID projector beam lamps with LED daytime running lights and LED turn indicators. The tri-lobe front grille features inset extractors with larger lower fascia openings for increased air intake and brake ventilation, which also houses front parking sensors and adaptive cruise radars. While the hood on the Giulia QV is full carbon fiber, on the Stelvio QV it is aluminum, complete with twin tri-vent heat extractors. Alright, and as expected, the Stelvio Quadrifoglio is equipped with remote start as standard equipment. To operate is simple, just double press the remote start button on the key fob. For some reason, Alfa Romeos take a little bit longer to remote start, but here it comes. And utilizing FCA's keyless enter and go smart key access system, by keeping the key fob in your purse or pocket, you're able to lock and unlock the vehicle doors. To lock, simply locate the button on the door handle. The horn will chirp, and the vehicle will lock. To unlock, simply grab the handle as you'd open it. And inside, we see the Nero and Rosso interior with the Alcantara trim, red stitching. That trim continues on the door. Very nice high quality and attention to details with red accent stitching, leather wrapped door sills. You've also got carbon fiber trim, satin aluminum trim, the Harman Kardon premium audio system, 3-driver memory, power door locks on the front part of the doors, and you've also got power heated, power fold away mirrors. The mirrors are automatic dimming and feature blind spot monitors, and they also have LED signal repeaters mounted on the housings. And moving down, you have your power window switch and window lockouts. Molded matte pockets with carpeted interior. Also unique to the Quadrifoglio is the stainless steel tread plate with the 4-leaf clover badge. This vehicle features 8-way power driver and passenger seat with 4-way adjustable lumbar supports. These buttons here adjust the adjustment of your bolsters. And on the left-hand side of the dash, you have your ParkSense parking sensor power switch, auto start-stop feature, automatic headlamps with rear fog lamps, small little storage cubby, tilt and telescoping steering column, aluminum sport pedals, very nice and aggressively bolstered sport seats. They are comfortable yet a little bit firm. They do feature red accent stitching, Alcantara inserts, and driver and passenger seats both feature extendable thigh supports. Alright, and let's pan through the interior and show a little more details. Nice, fluid, easy to use power steering. Very little turns lock to lock. The steering wheel is thin rimmed, accented with carbon fiber and Alcantara. It does feature your cruise control and radar cruise control, as well as audio and phone controls. And the iconic red start-stop button. Satin aluminum trim, flat bottom design, red accent stitching. The Alcantara on the top is a very nice touch. Easy grip. And of course you do have the aggressive aluminum shift paddles, probably some of the most aggressive in the car industry right now. Nice, large, easy to read analog gauges with an 8,000 RPM tach, 200 mile per hour speedometer. You've also got your oil temperature and fuel level with a small LCD full color display in the center. And we're going to pan through the top. It does feature a leather top dash with red accent stitching. Large 8.8-inch full color display screen. It does feature AM FM, Sirius XM, satellite radio, Bluetooth media controls, phone controls, Garmin GPS based navigation. You've also got various car status, including like your tires, your maintenance, and your oil level. You can also go back and look at your efficient drive status, various little menus for that as well. User manuals inside, as well as a digital compass. Various settings as well. Controls all the vehicle settings. Another nice feature is this vehicle is Apple CarPlay and Google Android Auto ready. I don't have a Google Android device, but I do have an Apple device, and so we're going to look at what Apple CarPlay looks like on the screen. Since it is not a touch screen, you have to use the center control wheel to control your menus. It's a little odd at first, but you do get used to it. Does pull the navigation. It's directly from your phone, as well as all your messages, now playing, podcast access, anything like that. And by placing the vehicle in reverse, it does activate the rear parking sensors, as well as front parking sensors and the Park View backup camera. It does feature active guidance lines and a nice full color display. It would be nicer if the display was a little bit larger though. Moving down the center stack, you do have your four-way flashers in between your two air vents, surrounded by satin silver, dual zone electronic automatic climate control, heated seats and heated steering wheel, 12-volt power point, USB port, dual front cup holders behind the sliding carbon fiber trim, electronic shift lever. You've also got your DNA selector, your rotary control for your audio and electronic parking brake. As you can see, the carbon fiber trim continues. Nice padded soft armrest with storage, 2 USB charge ports, an auxiliary input jack. The armrest is nice and padded, and it does feature the red accent stitching. Overhead, you have an automatic dimming rearview mirror. On the driver's side sun visor, you have 3-channel HomeLink universal garage door opener. Gloss black piano trim on the overhead console. Features LED overhead lights. You've also got your overhead dome lighting control. Passenger airbag indicator switch. And of course controls for the dual pane panorama sunroof. And here's a quick shot of the sliding cover opening. The front portion of the sunroof operates as normal. The rear portion of the glass is just a fixed panel of glass. Sun visors are short. They do feature illuminated vanity mirrors. They do swing out, and they also slide out as well. Overhead, you have overhead assist handles. They are dampened. Alright, let's take a look at the rear seat. Rear seat is pretty much standard as any Stelvio. The nice attention to detail from the front carries onto the rear. The rear seats are also trimmed in leather and Alcantara and feature red accent stitching. They are a 60-40 split folding seat that seat 3 across with high adjustable head restraints on all passenger seats. Unlike the Giulia, they do fold, and they do also feature a fold-down center armrest. The Giulia Quadrifoglio does not feature any of those features right now. As mentioned before, you do have the fold-down center armrest. It does have the Alfa Romeo logo, 2 cup holders and a device storage, overhead LED reading lights, and overhead grab handles with coat hooks, large twin circular air vents, 2 USB charge ports down below, and even below that is a small storage tray, and you also have seat back mat pockets. Folding the seats is easy. The lever is at the base of the seat, oddly. It unlatches the seats, but does not allow them to drop. You actually have to fold the seat back yourself, which is nice, though. You don't have to remove any head restraints or anything like that. Seats fold flat, level with the cargo floor. You can open the liftgate by lifting up the button on the driver's side door panel, or by double pressing the button on the key fob. Liftgate does lift electronically. There's also a membrane switch just above the license plate next to the rearview camera that also allows opening the cargo area. And inside you see a nice flat load floor. It does feature a channel rail system with adjustable tie-down hooks. The tie-down hooks are also removable. There is a rear speaker and subwoofer for the Harman Kardon sound system. Rear seat back folding, grocery bag hooks. You've also got a household style AC outlet. It's 120 volts. LED illumination on both sides. Folding the seats is easy. And with the cargo capacity, rear seats up, it's 19 cubic feet, and with the rear seats in the folded flat position as shown here, you have 57 cubic feet. The liftover height for the bumper with the hatch open is 27.8 inches. So overall, a very nice cargo area. Does feature a slide-out privacy cover. And underneath the floor mat, you have your toolkit. You also have some storage areas. Your battery is located underneath the toolkit. You also have a cargo net. And in this really nice bag here is the Alfa Romeo roadside kit. It does feature black gloves and also your tire inflation kit. This vehicle does not have a spare tire. So unfortunately, if you have a sidewall puncture, you pretty much need it towed. Which is good because there's your towing eye. And closing the liftgate is easy, just pressing the button in the trim panel. And that pretty much concludes our in-depth walk-around look at the 2018 Alfa Romeo Stelvio Quadrifoglio. We hope the review is informative. If you like this video, please don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment down below. As always, thanks for watching.